She won't say it, she'll sit across from you, look into your eyes for just a second too long, then break the gaze. Like it never happened, she'll laugh at your jokes, not because they're the funniest just heard, but because being around you makes her feel light, feminine, free. She'll brush something off her shoulder that wasn't there, fix her hair one. Too many times her body will subtly shift toward you, even if her words pretend you're just another guy, and in that space between what she says and what she feels, you'll feel a thought. Tension, that charge, that silence, signal you can't explain. You'll question yourself, you'll think, was that something or nothing? But deep down some part of you knows she wants something from you, something deeper than words, something she doesn't quite understand herself. You see, most men are blind to this world. They chase the loud signals, the obvious scenes, the direct invitations, and indoing, so they miss the truth, because a real desire, feminine desire, is real. It's quiet, hidden, encoded into her movements, her tone, her choices. She won't tell you she doesn't want to, because part of her still needs you to be the man who sees it without needing it explained, and that's what separates the average man from the man who makes a stomach flip with just a look. That's what separates the guy she forgets from one she dreams about at night and never fully gets over. So if you've ever had that feeling, that strange sense that something was there but you couldn't prove it, you're not crazy, you were right to, just didn't know how to read the signs until now, because in this video, reveal the 12 subtle but powerful behaviors a woman shows when she secretly wants you but will never admit it. And once you see these signs clearly, you'll never chase again. You'll move with calm certainty, silent power, and stoic awareness, because the truth is always visible. You just have to learn how to see what you'll never say. Let's begin. Let's get one thing straight from beginning. Women rarely express attraction the way you expect. They don't say, "I want you," in plain language. They didn't send clear invitations the way men do, because for women, attraction is emotional, subtle, energetic. It's layered in behaviors, in energy shifts, in the little things most men are far too distracted to notice. And here's the truth: most guys go their entire lives never realizing how many women wanted them, because they were too busy looking for signs that were never going to come in the way they imagined. They expected a direct message, a bold move, a clear sign, but that's not how feminine desire works. Desire works when a woman wants you. She rarely tells you directly, she hints, she discs, she creates space for you to step in, but never forces your hand. Beckos. Part of her wants to be discovered, not to wants to feel chosen by a man who sees without being told, who leads without begging for permission, who understands her psychology, her energy, and the unspoken language she operates in. That's what sets high-value men apart from the crowd. Not muscles, not charm, not flashy words, it's emotional intelligence, ability to observe, not obsess, to notice without needing reassurance, to sense tension, attraction, interest, even when she's trying to bury it under pride, fear, or uncertainties. Kind of awareness doesn't come from guessing, it comes from experience, from stillness, from mastering the ancient art of masculine perception. And when you have it, you stop chasing, you stop overthinking, you stop being surprised when a woman opens up to your presence or lingers in your orbit, because you've seen it before. You know the signs. You felt that invisible shift in the air, that pulse of tension between you and her that no one else notices, but both of you feel. And that's exactly what today's video is about. Not fantasy, not pickup tricks, but real, raw psychological truths behind how women behave when they want you but will never ever say it out loud. So if you're tired of feeling confused, if you've ever asked yourself, was she into, or was I imagining it? If ya went to stop walking away from women, war secretly hoping you'd make a move, on lean in, because we're about to break down the 12 hidden signs she shows. 1. Her body wants you, her heart is spinning, and her desire is quietly screaming beneath her smile, even if her lips never admit a single word. Let's get into it. When she keeps appearing near you but acts like it's coincidence, she won't walk straight up and say, "I want to be close to you." That would be too bold, too exposed, too risky. Instead, she positions herself within your reach over and over again without explanation. You'll start noticing it. She takes the seat close esto you when the room has others open. She shows up at places you frequent. She crosses your path during breaks or transitions, acting like it's nothing, but deep down it's her energy pulling her into your space. She's not asking for your attention, she's inviting your presences, hoping you notice without needing her to say a word. The average man overlooks this, but the aware man, the grounded, emotionally tuned man, recognizes this silent choreography for what it is: a magnetic signal to her. Voice softens around you, even if she's loud around others in groups. She may be bold, she may joke loudly, tell stories, lead conversations, but when it's just you and her entire energy recalibrates. She speaks more slowly, her tone drops Enter something more intimate, more fluid, more feminine. That softness, that shift, it's not accidental. It's a subconscious surturn, it's the feminine responding to a masculine presence it trusts and wants to pull closer. She may not realize is doing it, but her body does, and the softness in her voice is the unspoken truth her pride won't say aloud. 3. Her eyes give you the answer, then quickly look away. You catch her looking, holds the gaze for just a second, then breaks it like she's afraid you saw something too real. That tiny moment, that flicker of tension, it holds more meaning than hours of conversation. Bekaziri often shows up through the ice bore it ever reaches the lips, and when she's already saying it, looks at you, even fleetingly with that vulnerability, she's already saying githers, something about you. I'm drawn toned. I don't know what to do with it, but her pride, her fear, her uncertainty, steps in and interrupts the message. She looks away, smiles, deflects, but for the man knows how to read it. The truth is already clear, for she creates small unnecessary conversations. Just to interact, she texts you about something small, mentions something random, sends a meme, asks a harmless question. To the untrained eye, it seems meaningless. Buto, the emotionally aware man, it's obvious she's creating reasons to stay connected, little threads of attention woven into something she hopes you'll reciprocate, because for a woman communication is intimacy, and when she wants you, she won't come out and declare it, she simply keep the channel open, hoping you'll step through. 5. Accidental touch, but quick lip leaves it off. You're sitting beside her, she adjusts her hair, her hand brushes your arm, she laughs, her fingers rest on your knee for half a second, she leans in, her shoulder brushes yours. These moments are subtle, almost ignorant, but don't ignore them, because feminine attraction doesn't always scream, it nudges. Touches Sony of her oldest instincts, of invitation, and when she touches you in passing, it's not by chance, it's her testing how your presence feels up closaches, not just seeing how you reactions, feeling what it does to her when she's near you. And if you respond with calm confidence, she'll want more. 6. She gets slightly nervous or fidgety in your presence. She stumbles over her words, fidgets with her bracelet, can't seem to find her rhythm. This isn't weakness, it's not insecurity, it's her nervous system reacting to a biological charge. Attraction, real deep attraction, often triggers restlessness in the feminanches, trying to maintain composure, but something about you disrupts her emotional balance. It's beautiful because it means you affect her on a visceral level. When she can't fake or control that nervous energy is a sign of emotional aliveness, and that only happens when she wants you deeply. 7. Talks about other guys but watches you while doing it. She brings up another she talks about other guys, man, tells a story about some guy who complimented her, says something like, I've been talking to someone lately. But as she says it, her eyes flick to you, because she's watching for your reaction. This isn't about bragging, it's a test. She wants to know if you care, if you'll step forward or fade into the background. If you stay calm on both her bit, clearly present she feels safe and seen, because women don't want men who beg for attention, they want men who command it through presence and poise. 8. She starts matching your energy without realizing. You speak slowly, her pace slows down. You use a unique phrase, she picks it up. Who shift your posture. She mirrors it without thinking. This is called limbic synchronization, and it only happens when two people are emotionally attuned. If she's doing this, her nervous system is saying, I feel safe with you. And when a woman mirrors you, she's telling you with her body, I feel your energy and I want more of it. 9. She remembers tiny things you said, even if you forgot them. You casually mentioned your favorite book, your dog's name, your morning routine. Weeks later she brings it up. Shano only remembers, she integrates it, uses it in conversation, she weaves into questions. She thinks about you when you're not around. This is powerful. This when a woman is emotionally invested, her brain to you, she's not just listening, she's collecting data to understand the man she desires. And if she remembers things no one else does, it's because she thinks about you when you're not there. 10. She seems more feminine around you, more expressive, alive. She dresses slightly better, speaks with more emotion, her body language becomes more open, her eyes linger, her smile lingers even longer. She glows, not because of makeup, but because of your presence. Women naturally feel into their feminine when they feel a powerful, grounded, masculine nearby. This often, they emote, they surrender, not in weakness but in safety. When you see a woman become more radiant in your space, you're witnessing her body relaxed into attraction. 11. She lets her guard down, even for just a second. She tells you something real. She lets her guard down, something raw. A piece of her story she usually keeps hidden. She opens a door just a little, that's sacred, because women don't expose their emotions to men. They don't trust her men. They feel indifferent toward when she gives you thought access, even briefly. She's saying, I feel safe, I feel seen, I feel drawn to you in ways I don't fully understand. That glimpse behind her emotional wall fits the moment most men ignore beautits, the moment that matters. Most 12 share acts when you pull away, even if she pretends not to you, don't message for a while. You seem a little less availably step back into your world and then she resurfaces, a comment, a message, a random excuse to check in. She might act casual but her subconscious is screaming, where did your attention go, why don't I feel your presence like before? When a woman misses your energy and responds, to your absence, that's your answer. Desirito sent. Always knock on the door sometimes, it waits just inside until your absence forces her to feel the silence. If you've recognized even 3 of these signs in a woman, you know you need to understand something powerful. She may never say the words, she may never admit what she feels, she may smile and nod and keep things friendly, but underneath that surface, her energy has already confessed everything. The question isn't whether she wants you, the question is whether you're grounded enough to feel it, and masculine and auto respond without chasing, forcing, or doubting yourself, because here's the truth. The most attractive men don't guess. They know they don't interpret reality. They observe it, they don't need confirmation. They move from awareness, from presence, from a calm, unshakable center that makes a woman feel safe enough to lean in even deeper, and that's what being a Stoic man is all about. It's not about pretending to be indifferent, it's about being so certain in who you are that you no longer need her validation to move with clarity, confidence, and strength. So if this video helped you see what you couldn't see, or if something finally clicked, then let's keep building your inner foundation together. Subscribe to Stoic Paradox right now, because this channel isn't just about attraction. It's about mastering yourself, your emotions, your relationships, your life. Tap the bell icon so you never miss the deeper layers, psychology, the signals, the mindset most men never learn. And if this resonated, if you've ever been confused by a woman's behavior or questioned if you were missing the signs, drop a comment below and share your story. Are not alone. This space is for thinkers, observers, and warriors of the mind. And remember, she may never say it, bet if your presence is strong, if your awareness is calm, if your energy is silent but undeniable, she'll feel it, and once she feels you, she'll never forget it. Keep your eyes sharp, your emotions calm, and your standards untouchable.